Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a shareholder letter from EV maker NIO, and let me tell you, it's a bold one. They're not just talking about a record-breaking 2025. Oh no. They are laying out their entire game plan to win what their CEO is calling the final stage of the EV wars. Okay, let's just jump right in with the headline number, the one that tells you almost everything you need to know about NIO's 2025. It's this: 46.9%. That's their year-over-year growth in vehicle deliveries. We're not talking about just a good year here. This is a signal that NIO is back in the fast lane, big time.
So this incredible growth wasn't just a fluke. It was the foundation for a year where NIO really cemented itself as a major player. Let's dig into how they did it.
So check this out. They've got 3 different brands running. You've got the high-end NIO, the more family-oriented ONVO, and then the accessible Firefly. And together, they pushed out over 326,000 vehicles. This isn't just throwing things at a wall to see what sticks. This is proof that their strategy to hit every part of the market is working. And I mean, it's really working.
And here's what's so cool about it. It's not like one brand carried the team. Each one had its own moment to shine. The ONVO L90, it shot to #1 in the big electric SUV category. The NIO new ES8 smashed a single-month delivery record. And Firefly, the new kid on the block, came out swinging with 5 straight months of sales growth. That's a hat trick right there.
Okay, but here's the real kicker. It's one thing to sell a lot of cars. It's another thing entirely to own the most profitable part of the market. And that's exactly what NIO did. In that premium, high-end segment, they snagged over 61% of the market share. 61%! And they held on to that top spot for 7 months in a row. They're not just in the race, they're leading the pack.
So you've got to be asking, right? In a market this cutthroat, how on earth did they manage all this? What's their secret sauce? What's powering this incredible momentum?
Well, according to their shareholder letter, it all comes down to 2 huge bets they made years ago. And now they say it's harvest time. Let's get into what these 2 pillars of their success are.
Pillar number 1 is all about tech. For years, NIO has been pouring money into research and development, building their own stuff from the ground up. And now, all that hard work is finally paying off in the cars people are actually driving off the lot.
And we're not talking about just tweaking a few things here and there. This is deep, in-house tech. They've got the world's very first 5-nanometer smart driving chip rolling out in their cars. Their own intelligent chassis, their own global operating system, the whole shebang. When you control all that tech yourself, you have a huge leg up on the competition.
All right, so pillar number 2. This one isn't just about the car itself. It's about the experience. It's NIO's answer to the one thing that keeps people up at night about buying an EV: range anxiety. And how do they solve it? With this. Almost 4,000 power swap stations around the world. Now get this, you don't plug in and wait. You pull in, and a robot swaps your empty battery for a fully charged one in just a few minutes. It's a total game changer. They've already done it over 96 million times.
And this quote from the CEO really sums it all up. Their goal is to make refueling an EV just as easy and fast as filling up a gas tank. They're not just selling cars, they're selling convenience. They're selling an end to range anxiety, period.
Okay, so everything sounds amazing, right? Record sales, killer tech, but this is where the letter gets really interesting. It basically says, that was great. Now, get ready for a fight.
Yeah, this is the CEO basically sounding the alarm. He's telling everyone the good old days of easy growth, they're gone. He says the EV industry has now entered what he calls the final stage, a brutal winner-take-all fight.
So what does he mean by final stage? Well, think of it like this. Technology is going to evolve at lightning speed. The pressure from competitors is going to be relentless. And at the end of the day, only the leanest, most efficient companies are going to make it out alive. It's survival of the fittest, car company edition.
And the prize for winning this battle royale? It's gigantic. The letter points out that by 2030, pure electric cars are expected to be more than 80% of the new energy vehicle market in China. So yeah, the company that comes out on top of this final stage is going to be huge.
So, you can't just warn everyone about a big fight coming without a plan, right? Of course not. And NIO's letter lays out a super aggressive 5-step blueprint for how they're planning to dominate in 2026.
It's basically an all-out offensive. They're going to lean into their tech, roll out new models, build even more swap stations, expand their sales and service network, and, you guessed it, take their show on the road globally.
And when I say aggressive, I mean it. Just look at the targets for 1 year. 3 new car models, over 1,000 new and improved swap stations, expanding to more than 210 cities at home, and entering 40 new countries with their Firefly brand leading the way. That is a lot.
But the letter doesn't just end on a list of to-dos. It closes with something much more powerful, a look at the company's mindset, the philosophy that they believe will get them through this.
The CEO says, "Our journey is a marathon on the muddy road." And that right there tells you everything. They know this isn't going to be a quick, clean race. It's going to be a long, grueling, messy slog. And they're ready for it. They're in it for the long haul. So where does that leave us? NIO has a clear map for this marathon. They've got the tech, they've built the infrastructure, and their ambition is off the charts. But in a race this crowded, with everyone fighting for the same prize, can they actually break away from the pack? The marathon on the muddy road has begun, and honestly, it's going to be fascinating to watch.